Good afternoon. Welcome to another Facebook Live session with me, Ishita. Now, no country in the world celebrates spring as extravagantly as India does. From Holi to Vasant Utsav to Bihu, the entire nation celebrates spring with great pomp and show. And since Holi is tomorrow, everyone is excited. However, while this festival is super fun for you, it is not so great for your hair and skin. So while you enjoy the festival of colors, make sure that your skin remains protected. And what better than Ayurveda to come to the rescue? To talk more on this, we have Dr. Partap Chauhan live with us today. Dr. Partap Chauhan is an author, public speaker, TV personality, and master Ayurvedic physician. He currently serves as a director of Jiva Ayurveda. As one of the most traveled Ayurvedic physicians in the world, Dr. Chauhan has been dedicating himself to popularizing Ayurveda across the globe since 1992, having given consultations and conducting workshops and lectures in over 50 countries. Welcome to Speaking Tree Live, Dr. Chauhan.
Thank you very much.
First of all, wish you a very, very happy Holi and in advance. And Holi is a wonderful festival, Dr. Chauhan.
Yes.
And we all love playing with colors,
Yes.
and there's festivities in the air. And as the people say that Holi mein dushman bhi dost ban jate hain. But Holi also brings in with this a lot of problems. Your hair becomes really brittle, and there's a lot of hair fall. People report a lot of hair fall. Your skin becomes. So before going into what one should do after the festival, let's start off by asking pre-treatment. What is a pre-treatment one should do before Holi?
Okay, so first of all, I wish all the viewers a very happy Holi, and of course, as Ishita just said, that it's a festival of colors and festival of love and festival of enjoyment. But we should be very careful not to spoil our health. So the skin and the hair, these are the two main things which are spoiled during the Holi festival, because people use a lot of chemicals in the color. So first of all, it will be very nice, if you amongst yourself decide not to use any chemical, gulal or any chemical colors. There are a lot of, Ayurvedic colors available now, a lot of herbal gulal available. And in fact, you can make some colors at your home, I can give you some home remedies. You can take some mehendi powder, henna powder, which is greenish, so it becomes your green gulal. You can take besan and mix some, turmeric powder in that. So it becomes a yellow gulal. So it's natural, because all these things, even if they are absorbed in the skin, they will not harm you. So, but as you said that what to do to prepare, So when you go for playing Holi outside, before you go, apply a lot of oil on your skin. Because when there is a layer of oil on your skin and the scalp, then even if there is something which is dangerous, it will not be absorbed. And especially, you should wear full sleeves clothes. And if your skin is very sensitive, and especially if your scalp is sensitive, I will even suggest you that you should wear a cap, which will be very good to protect your hair. But also the dangerous thing is the eyes. Sometimes people throw colors and it goes in your eyes. So either you use some glasses or some goggles, that will be very nice. And if at all you get some kind of a skin itching, or, get some burning in your eyes, it will be very nice to go and wash it immediately. Sprinkle some water, you can wash it and put some rose water, keep some rose water handy somewhere near you. So if something goes in your eyes, you can actually put that. So that's how you can enjoy the festival of Holi, and you will be amazed that the oil can have so much protection, because it actually covers the pores of the skin. And then these chemicals, even if somebody puts chemical, they will not harm you.
Right. Dr. Chauhan, in continuation to that, in terms of oil, what oil should really one use? That's also a question that,
Yeah, so again, according to your skin, in Ayurveda, as we say, if your skin is very sensitive, then use coconut oil, because coconut oil is a little cooling. Normal skin, they can use sesame oil, til ka tel, or you can use mustard oil also. Mustard oil is also quite thick. So it's normally available, so you can use mustard oil.
Mustard oil also. That's great. That's a great tip, Dr. Chauhan. Also, coming to the food. There's so much food around Holi. Of course, gujia is a traditional delicacy that we all make at home. And but what about people tend to go overboard, and then they complain of stomach problems. And so apart from the traditional delicacy, that suppose there's a gujia and that needs to be
a lot of fried
things. What are some healthy alternatives? Maybe some particular food that you can eat during, before and after the festival that you can suggest?
So you see, the first thing is that of course you should be very, very careful not to overeat. Of course, there's a lot of people bring sweets, and then there is a whole lot of recipes cooked in the kitchen, kachori, and sometimes even like some very fried, deep fried things. So don't forget that the stomach is yours. This is the most important thing. So you should be very much aware of the quantity that you are eating. But the dangerous thing is that most people, they also get drunk. And when you get drunk, you don't know what you're eating, and maybe there is things which are not compatible with each other. And I see a lot of cases, they come with which have like some kind of food poisoning or allergy or indigestion, and they have stomach pain. So the first precaution is that of course you can enjoy. I'm not going to stop you, but don't drink and then get to this eating. Especially after drinking, you don't know how much you have eaten, and then there is a lot of reaction. Drinking is anyway is not a good thing. People even drink some bhang, and there's so many other things. And many people, they mix alcohol and bhang. That is very dangerous. See, this is a festival of love. So if you really want to get intoxicated, then get intoxicated with love. That is the best intoxication, because when you are in love, you are intoxicated anyway. So try to let your love flow out and enjoy, dance, and do whatever you want to do. But coming back to the food thing, one thing, don't overeat, and make sure you don't eat all the day. You fix some time, eat something in breakfast, and after eating the food which is heavy or sweets, we suggest you to take something digestive. If there is nothing available, in your home, you have coriander powder, you have cumin powder, and you have fennel, saunf. All these three powders can be just mixed together, and from this you take 1 teaspoon with the warm water. It's very easy, and you can digest the food. Even if they're not in powder form, take the whole and just chew it, and you can drink some water. Or you may have fresh coriander leaves and fresh mint leaves. Just make a chutney type or paste, mix it in half cup of hot water. If you feel little bit like stomach pain, or some bloating is going on, you can add just a pinch of black salt in that, or maybe a little bit of lemon juice. So that will easily take care. This is very effective. Just you should be very careful. And even if you don't really have any problem, you can still take this after eating those gunjias and all those sweets. Just make sure you eat some saunf, or you can boil some saunf and drink saunf water, the fennel water. It's very digestive and very, very good for the stomach. So that's what you can do.
Right, Dr. Chauhan. And of course, Dr. Chauhan is going to be with us for some time. So please write in the questions in the comment section about, Ayurveda, Holi, and how you can prevent yourself from the dangers, and how you can protect yourself. And we will try and take it. Please write them in the comment section. Dr. Chauhan, of course, we've played Holi and everything is done and dusted with. Sometimes even, gulal or heart colors leave a lot of stains on the body. So how do you remove those stains? They say you shouldn't rub very hard and you should naturally let it go. But of course, while you're bathing or if you're doing some work, some kitchen, the color needs, sometimes spills over, which is of course unhygienic also. So how do you remove that color?
So the simple way is that after you finished applying the colors, then again you have to apply some oil. Because the oil, when you rub it, it will actually make it even more, less burning or less, scrub. When you will scrub it or rub it, if it is not oily, if it is dry, then it will be very painful. Sometimes you can actually just scrape your skin also. And to remove the color, you can take some, again, if you want to mix some lemon juice. So take oil and equal quantity of lemon juice, and then rub it gently. Because of the acidic thing in the lemon juice, so it can actually clean whatever is there, even if there is some kind of coating is there. Similarly, in the scalp also you can use the same oil. So whatever is the gulal or the color which is in the roots of the hair, this will be cleaned with that. And of course, then wash it with warm water. Don't use normal cold water. It will be to have some lukewarm water, and then you can wash it with that. And of course, you have to apply some soap or shampoo. And after using the soap and shampoo, because it will make the skin dry again, so then after, when you finish doing the soap, then again take any oil, sesame oil or mustard oil, and not too much oil, just lightly apply the oil. So just in case if there is still some burning or something is left, coconut oil can be also applied, so that will be taken care. It's very easy. You must try this, and as I say that you should enjoy the festival, but not enjoy by suffering.
Suffering.
You should enjoy by really remaining healthy.
Right. Of course, please write in the questions. Dr. Chauhan, someone wants to know that her skin becomes very dry around Holi every year.
Yeah.
So even though she doesn't play with hard colors, even then some amount of coloring happens. So she's asking, can you suggest some Ayurvedic remedies for softening of the skin? After Holi.
Very nice will be you take some fresh aloe vera. Aloe vera is commonly available in our homes. So take the aloe vera leaves, remove the top skin and scrape the gel from inside and apply it. Even to make it like very soft, it's like a moisturizer. And if you want to make it even more moisturizing and even some fragrance, you can add some rose water and little bit of glycerin. So then it becomes a perfect natural moisturizer, and you will see that the skin is not dry and there is no burning. It's very easy. You can make it also.
Right. You can make it at home, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Make it fresh.
Absolutely.
If you don't get aloe vera, there are so many things in your kitchen. You can take banana. Take a ripened banana and make a paste of it, and then mix some rose water. Make it a little bit like more watery, and so then you can apply that and leave it for some time, and then you can wash it.
Right. Dr. Chauhan, we have a very interesting question. Someone wants to know, is there any way to differentiate between organic and chemical colors? Is there a way to do it? Probably add some water, sea or something like that. How does one know? Even if you buy it from a very good shop, there is no guarantee that obviously it will be authentic and it will be herbal.
Yeah,
so if there is a way,
it's difficult. So that's why I say it will be better if you can use your own henna powder or turmeric. Or of course, if you get the colors from the shop, if you will find that if you mix them in water, so then if it is organic, natural, then normally it should dissolve in water.
It should dissolve in water.
That's very minor, it's not necessary always the 100%. And there is this marigold flowers, genda. Gende ke phool. You can really make a nice color from them.
Right.
You can just boil them in water and you will get a nice yellow color.
Right.
There is also this teshu ke phool, which is plash. It's available. Soak them in water.
Right.
So try to be more innovative. Create something new, something available. You can take some maybe some Loki.
So actually we have a question like that, how to make herbal colors at home.
Take any natural organic things, so then you don't have to have any doubt in your mind, and just mix up things. It's just a matter of having some beetroot is very nice. Beetroot gives a very nice reddish color.
The pure blood red color.
It's like very good, and you can very easily just even if you cut it small and just boil it, you will get a nice color. So just be creative. Find something in your kitchen which is colored.
Right.
Just maybe.
And all this is easily available in our kitchen. I mean, you don't really have to go anywhere. Everything is in your kitchen.
See, you have to be just a little bit innovative and creative.
And
take
put
like
in some time.
this yellow pepper, which is available. Chop it, mash it, you can make a kind of a paste and mix in water.
Even flowers, like regular flowers in your garden, most of them can be made into colors.
Yes, just make a paste of the flowers and mix it in little warm water. You can boil it for a little while and let it cool down.
Right. Great, and of course it's good for the environment also because
very good, and also it's cheaper. You don't spend money.
You don't spend money at all, and of course
otherwise in the name of organic, you have to pay a lot of money.
Dr. Chauhan, of course, Holi marks the onset of the spring festival, which means you are transitioning from winters to summers, and so this also brings with it a lot of immunity problems. So someone's asking, how can we improve our immunity? We often fall sick due to season change in Holi.
So this is a very good question, because during this season normally people have sneezing and hay fever. They have congestion in the chest and sore throat. So because according to Ayurveda, you should understand that this period, spring period, is the time when kapha gets aggravated. We have 3 doshas in the body: vata, pitta, kapha, and kapha is the thing which is like, you can compare it with mucus or something which is thick, solid, sticky. So in the winter time, because of cold, all the kapha gets deposited in our body. When spring comes, little bit heat comes, it starts to melt, and by melting it starts to come out. So in Ayurveda, it is described that during this time, you should be very careful not to eat like milk products too much, especially yogurt or paneer or even like sweets. Don't eat deep fried things because already too much kapha is there. So that's how you have to understand the body's mechanism. How does it work? This body is very smart. It can take care of so many things. Also during this time, as you said, our immunity is very weak. So get some Jiva Chavanprash.
Right.
Eat every day 1 teaspoon or tablespoon. You will be very healthy, very strong. Our digestive fire normally becomes little bit agitated or disturbed or weak during this time. So therefore, it's nice to have some fresh ginger pieces. You can eat them just before your meals, or you can soak it in some lemon juice and just eat a teaspoon of this small ginger chops. You can eat them just before your meals. And again, drinking some warm water. In warm water you put some ginger, put some fennel, put some like little bit of 1 or 2 black pepper, cloves. So this is all, and anything which is warming and heating will be good to balance the kapha.
Balance. And of course, please write the questions in the comment section, and we'll try and take them. Dr. Chauhan, these days the afternoon's extremely warm. You go
Yes.
out, it's extremely sunny. The evenings are a little chilly.
Cool, yes.
So we always face that should I wear a jacket or should I not wear a jacket? Even when it comes to the fan, should I switch it on or should I switch it off? So how does one deal with this huge weather change? Of course, you've tackled the immunity problem, but if you're otherwise healthy, and what should really one do in this season? And if there are some Ayurvedic home remedies that one should take, and the main question is that if one is feeling hot, should they really switch on the fan, and in the evening when it comes cool, should you switch it off? Because the weather
Yeah, so this is
tricky
definitely
these
a very
days.
good question, and a
Right.
lot of people, they start thinking that now summer has come. So they already declare summer by wearing like short, dresses.
Right,
and
right.
So okay, it's fine in the daytime because it's hot, but when evening comes, you have to again make sure to wear like maybe a thin jacket or wear some socks, and if necessary, if you're very sensitive, some people are very sensitive to cold.
Cold,
So
yes.
even put a cap. It's a matter of just 15-20 days when there's a transition happening.
Yeah.
So in that time, as our immunity is very unstable also, so again, just small precautions will be very good. And don't turn on the fan in the night. If you feel little bit like it's hot,
Warm,
so
yeah.
better don't take any cover, or
Yes.
just lie
That's
down.
a very good tip,
So
yeah.
that will be little cool. When the weather is little cool, you enjoy the sleep also very much.
That's
So,
true.
but if you turn on the fan, then you feel very cold.
Cold, yes.
And definitely you'll catch cold. So next morning you're sore throat and sneezing. So that's 5 days gone. So why do you want to suffer when you know that you can really manage it through using simple
Right.
tips?
Dr. Chauhan, I think we all are guilty of that. I mean, switching on the fan, and then for once I do that, and I wake up with a sore throat, but I gargle and I feel
But you should
better.
learn.
Yeah, now that
See,
I've learned that tip.
once you experience something, for next time you should learn. In Ayurveda, we say you should use your intelligence. And it's very interesting in our Charak Samhita, it's mentioned that root cause of our disease is not using our intelligence.
Right.
So we do things which we actually know are not right.
Right. That's
But
what
we
I'm
still
saying.
do it.
I think guilty as
That's what is called the slave of the the body doesn't want it.
Right. So coming back to Holi, we have a question that what is the first thing you should do when color gets into the eye? Of course, we all know water. So regular tap water or like a Bisleri, and cold or normal room temperature?
It should be normal room temperature water, not cold water, and it's better to use something which is clean water, because if water is dirty, then again you are spoiling your eyes. And as I mentioned earlier also, try to open your eyes nicely, sprinkle it, and then sprinkle more so something will come out. And then put some rose water is very nice.
We have a question: can we use Jiva rose water for the eyes?
Yes, of course. Why not? Jiva rose water is very good. In fact, I was just in Mumbai. I was recording my TV show, so we get calls. So one person was mentioning about it. So he's saying that your rose water is very good quality. So, and it's in the spray form. People now keep it in their purse and carry. So anytime you feel little hot,
just spray it on your.
it.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, we don't have much time left, so please write into the questions in the comment section and we'll try and take them. Dr. Chauhan, talking about summers,
Yes.
we're almost on the onset of summers. Does Ayurveda recommend any particular foods that you should increase in quantity and some which you should decrease, which of course you have a lot in the winters? Because we are officially now in,
Yes.
summer. So if you can
Yes.
just tell us a few
So
foods on the either
again,
side of the...
it's just common sense, which we unfortunately we don't use. We all have sense and common sense, but we don't use it. See, it's very common to have something warm in the winter because it's cold.
Cold, yes.
But when the weather changes, for example, people drink chai. I give that example all the time. So when people are drinking chai in the winter, I can still understand because it's very cold. You need something hot, you put some ginger. But why continue drinking chai when the temperature already has become 40 degrees? So that is again something is wrong here. Why you want to create more heat in your body? So in the summer time, now is time to drink something cooling. There's so many cooling things. You can have watermelon, you can have watermelon juice, you can have cucumber juice, you can have sattu, our
Yes.
traditional. You can make some nice lassi, you can make some kind of a thandai. There are so many things. If you will ask your grandma, she will tell you some nice recipes. So this is how we should always make sure that based on the outer environment, we need to make changes in our lifestyle as well as in our food. In Ayurveda, we call it seasonal regimen, or we call it Ritucharya. Ritucharya means according to the season we must say. So summertime, no chai and no heating, garam masala or chili or something very spicy. Sometimes we are in the habit of it, and then what will happen if you don't stop it? You will have acidity, you will have acne, pimples, and burning, itching, all these problems.
Right. Dr. Chauhan, you mentioned, chai and, a lot of, I'm not a chai drinker at all, but there are a lot of people who can't start their day without chai.
Yeah.
So for those people, are there any alternatives that you can, have in the morning? Maybe just, something that you can suggest?
Yes,
in summers.
there is Jiva Ayurvedic chai. You can always get it's in the dip, and also
Okay, so you make it. You don't need milk for that, right?
Yeah, you can add milk and sugar, whatever you like, if you like.
Yeah,
but
if you like,
even
yes.
if you don't add, it's very tasty. You can order it online from the Jiva website.
Yes.
Otherwise, in the home, you have three things in your kitchen, which is sauf, jeera, dhania, which I say fennel, cumin, and coriander. Take equal quantities of all these three and just crush them, and this is your chai. Just 1 teaspoon, boil in a cup of water nicely. If you want, you can add some milk and sugar also. Nice taste and cooling. It's cooling because all these are cooling.
Right. Dr. Chauhan, in winters we have this problem of very dry hair.
Yes.
In summers it's just the opposite. Oily. Oily, and it gets very dirty because the dust and pollution. So in terms of hair, of course, can you suggest obviously a diet also which can make your hair better?
First of all, we need to keep the scalp oil free. So very nice is dahi. Wash with yogurt. Very nice. You will find your hair very soft and silky also, which everybody wants. Or if it is too oily, then you can use some lemon juice also. So 1 part of oil and 2 parts lemon juice mixed in that, and that you apply, leave it for 2 hours, and then wash it with get one of the shampoos from Jiva. You can get almond shampoo or neem shampoo is very nice. Neem is good for summer because we need to keep it bacteria free.
Yes.
So that is in the diet again. If you want to just escape the heat, because it's because of the heat, so don't eat heating things which I just mentioned. Chai, coffee, or all the spicy food, chilies. Try to have more cooling things.
Right. Of course, we are almost completely out of time. Dr. Chauhan, can you share some tips in terms of exercise? We because we tend to sweat a lot in summers than we do in winters. So is it really true that the body needs less exercise in summers because any which way you're sweating? Is it like a myth, or there is some truth to it? And what do you recommend in terms of, say, a 20-minute exercise? Is walking really good for those who don't want to go in a structured gym kind of a pattern?
Yeah.
And there are people who don't really enjoy it also. They enjoy the fresh air. So
sweating cannot be just replaced by you cannot
Of course,
replace,
of
you cannot
course.
say exercise can be replaced by this sweating,
Sweating,
natural
yes.
sweating. Of course, it cleanses a lot of toxins
Mm-hmm.
from our body.
Hmm.
So in the summertime, the best exercise is walking. Go for a walk and go early morning. You can do some yoga postures. You know, they are very nice. You know, you can do some breathing exercise. But of course, because it's hot, and especially in Delhi area, even the morning is very
Right.
hot, so you can't do some running, and you know,
Right,
sometimes people faint. I have seen
Yeah.
because they're running and they faint. So brisk walking, if you like, you know. Again, in Ayurveda, we have to always tell you that you should know also your constitution. It is very important. Every person should know their constitution, because if you are a pitta type of person, already your body has too much heat.
Heat, yes.
So that is not good for you. Maybe swimming will be very nice for a
Right,
pitta
right,
person.
right.
Kapha people still can, because they are true, you know, earth and water.
Right.
So if you don't know your constitution, you can download our Jiva Health app. You know, it's available on App Store and Google Store, and
And you can-
there is a questionnaire you will get, and it will suggest all the diet and lifestyle changes.
Right, right. Thank you so much, Dr. Chauhan. If you have any more tips for Holi, for the summer season, if you can just give some
I will
words.
finally again repeat: no drinking, no bhang, no no nasha, just nasha of love. You know, that is the, because that's the Holi festival is all
Right.
about. It's all about love. We forget all enmities and we love everyone. So this, I don't know if you ever experienced this nasha of love. It's really intoxicating, and you can dance, you can jump, you can do whatever you without drinking. You
Without
try this
drinking.
tomorrow, and I'm sure you will enjoy it.
Great.
And once again, very happy and very healthy Holi to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Chauhan. Very happy
Thank
Holi,
you, thank you,
and
thank you.
thank you so much. And that's all we have for today's live session. We'll be back with another Facebook Live for a daily dose of spirituality. Please keep logging to speakingtree.in. Thank you so much.